Hey everyone, it's Jamie here with Sound Soul Yoga. Thank you so much for joining me. And today we are going to do a 25-minute stress release class today. It's been a stressful year for, I think, a lot of people in the world right now. So if you are feeling anxious or stressed or anything like that, please take this class will only be 25 minutes to relax, to breathe, to connect back in with yourself, and to feel hopefully a little bit more grounded. And so that's what we're going to do today. We got 25 minutes, and hopefully at the end you will feel nice and relaxed. So we're going to start in a cross-legged seated position. Pull that flesh away from the sit bones here. Really feel nice and grounded. Resting those hands on the knees, closing the eyes, taking a couple nice deep breaths in. Taking a moment to breathe in nice and deep. And let's roll the shoulders. So we're going to scrunch the shoulders up to the ears and then roll them back and then down. Scrunch them up, back, down. And one last time, scrunch those shoulders up, scrunch them back, roll them back and down. And notice any difference in the shoulders here. And nice and slowly, let's bring the chin to the chest. And then roll the head over towards the right, letting that jaw relax. And then back to the center and over to the left. And down to the center, chin to chest. And slowly lift it back up. And let's take a deep breath in, reaching those hands up overhead, really reaching. And then exhaling the hands to the heart. And one more time, reaching those hands up overhead. And exhaling to the heart. And let's rest the hands here on the heart center for a moment. Connecting in. Good job. Go ahead and release. And now we're going to take a deep breath in. And this time as we exhale, we're going to cactus our arms down, reaching those elbows back and then bringing those fingertips down. So inhaling up and exhaling that cactus. 2 more times. Inhale. Cactus those arms. Last time. And down. Good job. Just resting here with those fingertips on the ground. And then coming into the center here, let's switch the legs out. So wherever you are, switch out your legs. Let them be in a different position here for a moment. Then we're going to stretch our side body. So we're going to take the right hand down, reach that left hand up and over, bending that elbow, grounding down through that left sit bone. If it feels accessible, go ahead and bring it down all the way to the elbow. And then we're going to cactus just this arm down and over. Just like we did, but we're Stretching that side body. One last time. And this time just hold that arm up and over, relaxing the face. And reaching it up and over. And bringing that left hand down, reaching that right arm up and over here. And if it feels accessible, feel free to come down onto the elbow. And then let's cactus that arm down just like we did. And bring it down. 2 more times. Last one. And then reach that arm up and over, rounding down through that right sit bone. And lift it back up. And let's bring those soles of the feet together. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, roll it forward. Rounding it all the way down. And slowly lifting it back up. Let's cross it through at the ankles. Come on to all fours. Now, here in all fours, our knees are hip width, wrists are underneath the shoulders. We're in a neutral position, so our belly's not dropping or our back's not arching. We got a nice strong spine. And here we're gonna just move our hips left and right, almost like a dog wagging its tail, but nice and slow here. Good job. Couple more times each side. Really just move those hips. Good job. Bringing it back to the center. And let's tuck the toes, lift the hips, come up into a downward dog. Gripping down through the fingertips here. And let's breathe through the heels. So take a deep breath in, lifting those heels up, and then exhaling the heels down. Let's do this a couple times. Inhaling, lifting the heels up, exhaling down. Inhale up and down. Last time, inhale and exhaling it down, sinking it into this downward dog. If you need to bend the knees here, feel free. Then come into a nice strong downward dog, keeping that core pulled in tight. Let's reach that right foot up and then bend the knee, open the hip. Even weight in the hands. And then bring that right foot to the outside of that right hand. Nice, strong lunge here. Spine is nice and long. Exhaling that knee down. Keeping that gaze lifted, shoulders away from the ears. And we're gonna just let that foot come roll onto the side, let that knee fall out, sink into that hip. Continuing to breathe nice and deep. Bring that knee back into the center. Tuck that back toe. Lift the hips here. Really stretch back into that heel. Let's step it back, downward dog. Now lift those left toes up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Even weight in the hands. And then bring that foot forward to the outside of the hand. Sink into those hips. Nice long spine here, shoulders away from the ears. Exhaling that knee down. And then letting that left knee fall open, rolling onto the outside of that foot. Keeping that spine long here. And slowly bring that knee back in. Tuck the back toe. Lift that knee and then press back into that heel. And then slowly step it back. Downward dog here. And then nice and slow, we're just going to walk those feet to the outside of the mat. Letting our body hang, we're going to grab onto opposite elbows. You can have a nice slight bend in your knees if it feels good. Just make sure your knees are not locked here. We want to have them have some nice little jiggle in there. Relax your jaw. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Release the hands. Step it back one last time into downward dog. And let's bring it forward, crossing it through with the ankles, sitting it back down onto our glutes. And let's straighten those legs out. Again, pulling that flesh away from the sit bones so you can really feel grounded. You can grab onto the shins or the toes. We're going to take a nice deep inhale, lengthening the spine. And as we exhale, we're going to round it out. And again, inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhaling it out. 2 more times here. Inhale. And exhale. This time, hold that forward fold. Good job. Slowly bring it up. And let's cross those feet back in together. Bringing those hands to the knees. Connecting back in, just taking a couple nice deep breaths here. And this time, as we inhale, let's lift those hands up, inhaling up. And then exhaling it to the right for a seated twist here. Letting that twist start from the core, and then the head just coming last here. Keeping this twist in the spine, let's go ahead and twist just the head over towards the left shoulder. And then nice and slowly bring the head back to a neutral. And unwind the upper body. Take a deep breath in, reaching those hands up. And exhaling, twisting to the left. letting that head come last. And nice and slowly let the head twist over towards that right shoulder while still keeping the twist in the torso. Breathing into the belly. Letting that head come back to neutral. And slowly untwisting. Good job. Now we're going to bring those feet out. We're going to stretch the hips again. So let's actually bring that right knee in and just kind of give it a hug here. And then cross that right ankle right above the knee here. And then pull that left knee in. You can flex this foot or relax it, whatever feels comfortable. If this stretch is too deep, you can always move this leg in or out. Same with the upper body. So just breathe in to the hips. And then slowly straighten out that left leg. Bring that right leg down. And then pull that left knee in. Give it a hug here. And then cross that ankle over. Pull that right foot in here. Readjust however you need. And just breathe in to this left hip. And nice and slowly straighten out that right leg. Uncross the left. And we're going to come down onto our backs. I like to give my knees a nice bend here. I'm going to move my mic pack here. And nice and slowly roll down onto our backs. Bring those knees in, give them a hug. Rock back and forth for a nice spinal massage here. And then slowly make your way into circling those knees. And then opposite direction. And then bringing it back into the center. Keeping that core nice and strong here, nice and slowly bring the knees over to the right. And then go ahead and completely relax into a spinal twist, resting that right hand on the knee, stretching that left arm out to the side. Letting your head gaze either to the sky or over towards the left, whichever feels most comfortable. Breathing in nice and deep into the belly. And then before we make our way back up, go ahead and activate that core one more time. Bring the knees back up nice and slow. And keeping that core activated, let those knees come to the left. Oops. Left hand resting on the knees, right hand reaching out to the sky, letting the head gaze at the sky or over towards the right. Go ahead and activate that core one last time, bringing those knees back to the center. Keeping the knees bent, rest the feet on the mat, about mat width. And our last movement, we're just going to let those knees windshield wiper left and right. You can hold one side longer, whatever feels good. And then let those knees come back up. We're going to straighten out our legs for our final Shavasana. Let those legs be mat width or wider. Letting those feet relax, hands are down, palms are facing the sky. Roll those shoulder blades under. Close your eyes. Relax your face. Relax into your mat. And when you're ready, start wiggling your fingers and your toes. You can reach your hands up overhead, give your body a nice stretch. Give those knees a bend. Slowly roll over to one side. And make your way into a comfortable seated position. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. I hope you feel a little bit more relaxed. I do, so I really hope you do. So I like to end class with a couple deep breaths. Let's take a deep breath in, reaching those hands up overhead. And exhale to the heart. And one more time, take a deep breath in, reaching those hands up. Exhale to the heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. And I hope to see you again.